Hello again, everybody. Welcome back in. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Friday. The Cats in action tonight in Clarksville. And unfortunately, I'm going to miss it, but my good friend George Plaster is going to fill in alongside Big Joe, and he joins us now. Plaz, how you doing?
Chase, I'm good. How you doing?
We're doing fantastic. Thanks so much for doing this. This is pretty cool. You remember the other iterations of the Cats and playing at Bridgestone Arena, but this arena in Clarksville, I think, is going to be really cool for them.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good. I think it's allowed Clarksville as a city to kind of take ownership of something. I'm told they've sold about 1,500 season tickets. You guys know better even than I do. It's a beautiful arena. It's a perfect size, and it's just it's got a lot of ingredients that it feels like it could work.
Well, and I look at it like this. You know, we're both big Braves fans, and you look at Atlanta, and their minor league feeder system teams have basically moved to all be around the Atlanta area or close by with the Braves, you know, because they have those smaller towns with, you know, pretty good sized stadiums that it's worked for them, whether it's Gwinnett or Rome or what have you. I think Clarksville has certainly, you know, become that for Nashville, and the fact that now you have, you know, a football team that's playing in that arena, and who knows what else is going to move into that place. I just think the sky's the limit for it.
Yeah, like the Gwinnett Arena, which seats about 12,000. I've been in it. The Predators have a minor league hockey team there.
Yeah.
And, you know, I guess it deep down wouldn't shock me if at some point that team ended up moving to Clarksville. Makes a lot of sense. Clarksville's a growing place, man. All you got to do is get off of exit 4 at Wilma Rudolph Parkway, and you'll see some traffic.
George, you headed up there now?
I am. Joe, how you doing?
I'm doing well. You and I tonight, we're going to be like Summerall and Madden on the game tonight, you and me.
You know, you and I have never gotten to do like a game together that I can think of.
We have not. We've done 1,000. Well, you've done 990. I've done about 10. But tonight the world changes, George. We're going to be on hometown TV.
Yes. What exactly does that mean?
It means we're going to be on hometown TV.
It's actually Home Team Network, but, you know, whatever.
Home Team Network. There you go. Well, you know, that's funny. You know, George, the thing now is with streaming and everything, you can get these games. You can watch it. People are interested in them. So I think it's a win-win now. I'm in the age of streaming and so many things and YouTube. I mean, the more that we could consume for things that we enjoy, I think it's great. So I think what the Cats are doing is fantastic.
Oh, listen, I think it's a huge deal for them. People that aren't in the business don't know the cost of production trucks and that kind of stuff can go through the roof. And this kind of thing allows teams like the Cats to keep the costs down of what it is they're doing. I mean, you know that even better than I do from your days in the TV business.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's funny. I was asking you about, you know, this great deal the Preds have of being on TV on the Ion, Channel 28, whatever it is. You know, growing up here in Nashville, we had to pick, those that didn't have a baseball team, we had to pick either the Braves or the Cubs because they were on TV every single day. That's how I became a Braves fan. So anytime that you can find your team on the channel and have to go searching for it, it's a great thing. So what the Preds are doing is good. What the Cats are doing is good. So it's a win-win for the fan and for the consumer.
And most importantly, FanDuel television is dying a death. Gosh, I mean, what in the hell was that bankruptcy judge thinking when he allowed them? MLB was telling him it won't work, and he paid no attention. And 9 months later, FanDuel, you know, was back in bankruptcy, right there with Cumulus.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, like, I think that what is now happening with these teams kind of going in-house and doing their own thing and getting some of these, you know, over-the-air networks to partner up with them is going to be I think we're going to look at it and go, why didn't this happen years ago?
Yeah, and Chase, back last season, I was finding out that FanDuel was cutting the number of cameras on Braves games, and all of a sudden I watch the first game of the year under this thing called Braves Vision, and they had these great blimp shots of Truist Park, and I texted Jeff Francoeur, and I was like, this stuff looks great. And, I think what you're going to get is better quality getting FanDuel the hell out of it.
Yeah, I'm with you. What's kind of your sense on what's going to happen next Thursday with the NFL draft and the Titans?
I know everybody's debating whether it's Jeremiah Love or somebody on defense. My guess is it's defense, because if you look at Saleh, everything about him is defense. They've got a tough decision to make. Now, it's possible that it'll get taken out of their hands and somebody moves up in fear that they might take Jeremiah Love. But, if you put a gun to my head, I think it's one of the defensive guys. Jim Wyatt, with the Titans does this poll and who do we think they're going to pick? And I went Bailey at Texas Tech. Who did you guys go with?
I did Bailey too. That's funny because I thought Jeremiah Love will be gone and Bailey's going to slip to them at 4. So, yeah, Bailey here.
I said Love.
Joe, great minds think alike.
Yeah, right. But no, you're right. No, George. Chase and I have talked about this ad nauseum. The team that picks at number 3 is going to screw this up for everybody involved. The Cardinals have never done anything well. It's a hapless franchise. They're going to screw the draft up on Thursday night by doing something crazy, trading out with somebody, just something. To me, that's the problem coming next Thursday night.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see because the NFL has placed a value on running backs that's, just this side of being in the gutter. And yet, I think you can make a case that this guy could do some things for the Titans that would really be good. And it might give this franchise the jolt in the public that they need.
Yes.
With a new stadium, I don't buy that ticket sales have just been through the roof. I hear too many people say, screw it, I'm not paying that kind of money. Jeremiah Love might change some of that for some people.
You know what? That's a great way to put that because there's some of those mock drafts out there where they're going to pick an offensive lineman, and I tell people, listen, there's a little bit of marketing involved in drafting. You want to draft the best player, but also if you could draft the best player who has, George, what you're talking about, that just oomph in the community and get people fired up, take that guy. And if Love is there at 4, take him because that's all we've been talking about for a few months. It fires the fan base up. Fans that I've talked to love it. Just go ahead and pull the trigger on him and bring him to Nashville and have a good time with this guy.
Joe, I would love to see some documentary, where people get to be in their war room.
Yeah.
To see if that ever comes up because, as well as I do, Amy Strunk's dad was not afraid to walk in and put his 2 cents worth in, and his 2 cents were worth more than our 2 cents.
Yep.
Vince Young is the prime example. I wonder if she does that at all.
God, I hope not.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know that there's been speculation, like with all this Reuben Baines stuff, would she be okay with that, after Isaiah Wilson and, a few others that they've brought in that have had some character issues. I hope not. I mean, I think that's why you hire the football people, but you're right. I mean, VY is my guy. We all remember.
Oh, gosh. Or as Terry McCormick and I say, VY is my guy.
That is very well done. George, appreciate the time as always. Good luck up there in Clarksville tonight with Joe, and we'll be listening at 3 o'clock on 94.9 The Fan.
Wonderful. Thank you, Joe. Look forward to working with you.
Yes, sir. I'll see you up there. I'll be up there about 5 o'clock today. I'm looking forward to it, George. Thank you.
Bingo. See y'all.
That is George Plaster, and you can hear the George Plaster Show on 94.9 The Fan every Monday through Friday from 3 to 5 with our man Parker Kelly and Kelly Holcomb along for the ride as well. We'll come back with more in hour number 1. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game.